Greetings! So we have an update on Blueray. My spies, Mark and Sheila, had an appointment last week for Newmar, and they went into Camp Newmar Sunday, this past Sunday, and they were hoping to catch a glimpse of Blueray, maybe that Blueray was in place and available to look at. Unfortunately, there was no Blueray in the center. You know, if you're familiar with Camp Newmar, the center sections are pull-through sites that Newmar reserves for them. You know, all of us people going to have service or what have you, doing the back-end sites around it. But the center ones are where they do the factory deliveries, so we're expecting Blueray to be pulled out into the center. And they were going to schedule Monday to do their factory tour, hoping to see Blueray in the factory. And things came up, they had to do some things, and so that didn't work out. But then they went to schedule Tuesday. Well, they didn't get their emails in quick enough, and so the factory tour was full. So they got on the Wednesday factory tour. Well, on the Wednesday factory tour, they go, oh yeah, well, that blue coach was here, but it's now over in QC where you can't see it. So look, it sounded pretty much like, and they finished up on that Wednesday, but they stayed till Friday because their next gig for their full-timers, and they're traveling the country. Hi, Mark and Sheila. Anyway, they were leaving Friday. And so they thought, well, we missed Blueray. Oh, well, there's nothing they could do about it because they weren't going to go do another factory tour. And lo and behold, Friday morning, Mark looks out the window and over comes Blueray. So he has sent a nice video here, which I'll put here, and I'll pretend it's playing while I talk because I'll overlap it when I do the edits. So you can see the outside of Blueray. Why we call it Blueray is because it is all blue. There are no stripes on it. You can see it. Mark went all the way around here and looked into the factory, the inside as much as he could, it's great of him to have taken these video and been able to show it to us, and he took several pictures here as I'm showing you the outside pictures of what it looked like, and of course he couldn't get inside. So I thought to myself, well, maybe I can arrange for him to get inside. So I called Newmar and chatted with a salesperson. There was Natalie. Natalie was on a FaceTime call or a team meeting. And I asked, well, is there any way that my spies could, if you will, could get inside the coach? And the gal put me on hold, called someone, talked to someone, come back to me and said, no, that's not, she didn't say no. She said, we're gonna have the guy doing the customer delivery send you photos. So it was a kind of a real nice, polite way of saying no, which is fine. But guess what? They did follow through, and I got an email from Natalie, thank you, Natalie, of the pictures of Blueray, internals, and a couple from the outside. You can see the outside picture they sent was similar to Mark's, of course. And we've got pictures of the various things, looking down through the cab here, looking in at the recliner seats and the kitchen area, and down through the bedroom, and of course they showed a picture of the towel holder and the robe hook, and as you can see from these pictures, if you've watched the previous video, they're still gunmetal. And so I actually emailed Natalie, and she's assured me she's going to take care of it. Something must have slipped. They had ordered that changed, and it never got changed. And so I guess we're hoping it'll be changed. It's kind of exciting. We're getting very close to being able to pick up Blueray. We plan on getting her on the 6th, as I've said before. And we will, once we start traveling with Blueray, we've got about a month and a half of travel planned, as I've shown in the previous video. I will, each campground we go into, we're planning on filming and just giving you an idea of whether it's a good campground or a bad campground. So if you like that type of thing, hit subscribe, and you'll get notified when, if you turn on notifications, of course, when I put up another video. But we'll be probably, once we hit July, we'll be putting up regular videos with, you know, campgrounds, where we're at, where we're going, and we'll end our trip, well, almost end our trip at the Endless RV meetup, which we're looking forward to doing that too. Which is another YouTube channel, but we got into the Endless RV meetup, so we'll meet Izzy and company, and then we'll head on back down to Florida where we live. And if I didn't say, I'm Randall and my wife Sandra. You will never see Sandra on this. She does not want to be videoed. she'll probably start holding the camera, and in fact, I've told her that's going to be her assigned task, and she won't go on video. But anyway, we will see you out there in the field. Bye.